Hello, and welcome to the Foolery and Mancatdoo Big Hoop-de-Doo Crossroads show.
This is, I don't know if you were watching the last show that was on, you might have heard us talk about our last show that we would be doing, and of course, this is the last show that we will be doing. On this show, we're going to explain why this is our last show. We're going to get a chance to thank all the people that have either helped us produce the show or actually have been on our show. And we're going to give away one of the key lime twins, one of those, and the dirty Cruet. So you want to explain how that would work?
Well, yeah, we're having a giveaway for the key lime twin and the dirty Cruet. And what you need to do is you need to write an essay. Three-part theses will be discouraged. Write an essay about why you think you should get the key lime twin or the dirty Cruet.
Now you can put
right here the key lime twin.
Yeah. If you want to win the key lime twin,
the dirty Cruet.
If you want to win the key lime twin, you have to write a separate essay for that. If you want to write a dirty Cruet essay to win that, you have to do a separate essay for that.
There's two. It's one contest, but there's two separate prizes.
And you can also you can put them in the same envelope when you mail them. So we don't care. And we encourage typed essays. That's about it. Now, if you want to get involved in that, the address to send this all to is to the Foolery and Mancatdoo show.
Key lime twin dirty Cruet giveaway.
And it depends on which one you want to win, or if you want to try to go for both of them. Care of Dr. Bonding.
And it's 3190 Sheridan Boulevard, Lincoln, Nebraska, 68502.
And we'll be judging them. I don't know, what's some criteria that we should be judging those on?
I have no idea.
All right. Well, maybe if it just sounds nice.
If it sounds nice.
And if it's a good reason. We have no idea how we're going to... we probably won't be able to announce who actually won this.
This is the last show.
You'll just have to assume that we're going to actually decide who wins. And we
will.
And we will do that. And we will send it... I don't know, maybe we'll even, give a walk by with the stuff. Who knows?
Who knows?
But not only that.
Maybe we'll come to your door.
If you are the winner, not only will you get the actual key lime twin.
Yes.
Or the dirty Cruet, whatever the case may be, you will also get certificate of authenticity. Yeah, for sure, you betcha. And you'll see that that's the official Foolery Mancatdoo certificate of authenticity with the.
And the one you're seeing now is the certificate for the dirty Cruet. There's a separate one for the key lime twin, so don't worry about it. It's right here. You can't really see it too well, probably.
You'll notice that space, that blank line, the blank line on the certificate is
your name.
Where your name will go, and you see that we've already signed it, just waiting to give it away.
Just waiting, and well, with that in mind,
we should take a break, and we'll go to a commercial for the giveaway. We'll be right back.
Get your pens ready! It's the key lime twin dirty Cruet giveaway!
It's the key lime twin dirty Cruet giveaway. If you would like to win the key lime twin or dirty Cruet and receive the certificate of authenticity, yeah, for sure, you betcha, and have your name placed right in this little space right here with our autographs, then write a essay, preferably double-spaced and typed, as to why you should receive the dirty Cruet or key lime twin. Please, separate entries for each contest, but you can mail them in the same envelope. If you wish to participate, mail your entries to the Foolery and Mancatdoo Show, Key Lime Twin Dirty Cruet Giveaway, care of Dr. Bonding, 3190 Sheridan Boulevard, Lincoln, Nebraska, 68502.
Hurry now! Get the key lime twin or the dirty Cruet now! Okay, we're back.
Yes, we're back.
Right now, we'd like to take a little bit of time, or a lot of bit of time,
hopefully,
to thank some of the people that have been on our show as guests. in the past. And we'll start with Justin.
Okay. We'll start off with two of the first guests that we ever had on the show. I don't know if anybody ever saw this show that Mark Nolly was on, but Mark Nolly was on the show. He played a girl that had large breasts from Georgia. I don't know if you remember that. It was from little old Georgia. And Mark played Wheel of Cash with us. That was probably, I don't know, Kevin and I decided that was one of the worst things we'd ever done, but it was fun with Mark on.
Yes.
And
we also have a certificate for Dan Wayman, who also played Wheel of Cash. He was playing a character named Billy Bob at the time, and it was the worst thing we've ever done.
not to say that it wasn't fun.
It was fun,
because
but it was bad.
that was the whole reason that we've always
The
done.
quality was horrid, but it was fun
just
to do.
it was for fun. It was bad, but it was fun. Also, on one of the later shows, but still an early show, later after the first show that we had guests, was Jason Ross, who played the elf man. He had little elf ears, like latex ears on, and he was on the Claire Donahue show. That was, you probably remember that. That was one of our things that we did, was the Claire Donahue show. We did that like almost every show, and that was pretty bad too. It was kind of a takeoff on Donahue.
Just about everything back then was pretty bad.
Yeah, and of course
we
didn't have any editing techniques.
No.
We didn't have any crew, so
That's okay.
so.
Also, we have the certificate for Simon Rohde, who also was a guest on the Claire Donahue show. He played a Chicano man on that horrid show. And so, thank you, Simon.
Yeah. A brief cameo appearance was made on the, I don't know if you remember, the remote camera show with Kevin's car. All we did for that show was drive around in Kevin's car, but we also took a look at the tree that Kevin hit. It's about this wide was the tree. It totaled his car. The tree was okay. We still haven't figured out, but while we were filming the tree, Jake Lammert drove by, and we got him on TV for just a little bit. So
I think it was about 5 seconds.
I don't even know if it was 5 seconds.
It was so short.
I remember he said, "Hi, Kevin.
But
What's up, guys?"
we
Something
got
like
him on TV.
that. And we got his certificate for him.
This one strikes really close. This is a very special list. This certificate is for Andy Frederick, who played a character called Old Jules, if you've ever read the book. We called him Aju, on our Christmas special. Now, if anyone out there
Has
a videotape, maybe they taped it off TV, of that Christmas special, we want it, because
We don't.
this is the last episode. Nobody has show.
it, and I believe was Jason Ross on that show?
I
as
think
well?
Jason was also, he played Santa Claus.
He was Santa Claus, and he got stuck in the chimney. That we made a cardboard chimney. He got stuck. It was a fun show, but we don't don't have it on tape.
So if anyone has a copy of that show, please let us know somehow.
Yeah, we'll certainly take it from you. If you remember some of the catchphrases of the week that we just started to do, like in the last year of the show, we had a bunch of people helping us film when we say, here's a passing conversation, which this catchphrase might be used. We had a bunch of people helping us with those. And one of those persons that was helping us was Aaron Drury. And he did it was a great trick, but I can only do it once catchphrase, which never aired because I don't think we never edited it together. But he played himself.
He did do the, he was holding a Bible. I can't remember which catchphrase that was, but it aired.
He helped us quite a bit on the catchphrases, and we have to thank him.
I think this is the part where the certificates Justin has the newer guests. I have the older guests.
Oh, yes.
This certificate goes to our old junior high teacher, Mr. Al Bach. He was on the show as himself, being an endorser on a commercial for a key lime beer, which was quite a stint on our show. The key lime beer stint went on for episodes.
Yeah, we really drove that key lime
We drove it to death.
beer thing to death.
And so we'll give him that.
Somebody else that helped us with the catchphrases of the week, that helped us introduce the catchphrase, was Aaron Kunze, who also was never actually on the show because we never actually edited it in, but he helped us put together some of those introductions to catchphrase of the week. That was, I don't know if you remember some of the black and white stuff that we filmed. He was there at that time.
That was filmed on Justin's security camera.
Yeah, that's right.
If you remember that. Okay, the next one I have is for another one of our old teachers from junior high, Mr. Tom Bear. He teaches at Lincoln High now. I think he teaches philosophy or something, I'm not sure. Psychology. Anyway, he was on also with Mr. Bear, drinking key lime beer. He was on, he played tic-tac-toe with us.
That was good.
What we like to remember him, during a weather forecast, he did the sign language to the weather forecast.
It was quite creative.
So it was a fun time.
Yeah. Somebody else that was there at the time with Aaron Kunze, who has moved away, was a good friend of ours, was Jack Stewart, but he came by and visited with us last summer, and we said, well, since you're here, we might as well get you on the show. And Jack Stewart also helped us introduce some of the catchphrases, and he lives in New Mexico right now, Las Cruces. And we hope to see him again, hopefully maybe this summer again.
Okay. This is another one of our former junior high teachers. I think it's the last junior high teacher. I think his name's Dan. I'm not sure, Mr.
No, it's
Stan.
I think it's Dick.
I don't know, Richard. I don't know.
Richard, that's right.
Anyway, Mr. Ryan Miller. He was on as himself. I think he discussed economics with us.
You're thinking of Mr. Weinmiller.
No, Mr. Ryan Miller.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I think he discussed economics with us. He played cards with us. He played spoons.
He's also, I think he's in the Softball Hall of Fame, and
Yes.
because he's a softball coach.
We had a strobe light and music, and he danced around with us.
That's another one of the
Do a
shows
strobe light.
I don't have on tape.
No, I don't.
It's another lost episode if anybody has it.
That wasn't a very good one. It's not as good as the Christmas episode, so
That's right.
don't worry about it.
Some of you who remember the Dirty Cruet commercial that we did, and also this person was on one of the Lindbergh Baby Hunt shows, I don't know if you remember that, was Ben Dietrich. He also did a brief, he helped us out with running the camera for just a little bit one time while filming What's That Smell. He said, am I supposed to read this? You know, so he helped us out just a little bit, and we have to thank him as well.
Ben was one of those guys that always wanted to be on the show.
But when he got there,
he didn't want to be on the show.
Yeah, that was strange. Never quite figured that out.
Okay, this certificate is to my teacher now. It's Dr. Ted Larson, and he was just on very recently. I think the last news show we did before this, and he was endorsing the Key Lime Twin Hotline, which if you ever saw, was probably the most evil thing we've ever done.
The strangest thing.
The strangest thing, at least.
By far.
And he also played What's That Smell with us. And he let us into his home, and he gave us coffee.
Yeah, some strong coffee.
And he discussed school-related politics with us for a while.
Yeah.
Very fun time.
Yes. Also, with Ben Dietrich, the time that we went on the hunt for the Lindbergh baby, was Doug Hafel, who played the Hooded Man, and all he did was throw around the Lindbergh baby, which at that time was the key lime deer, if you remember that episode at all. It was kind of hard to see. It was fairly dark at that time. We filmed it in April, and by the time we got done, it was around 7, and it was pitch dark at that time. So that was another one of our fine technical efforts there.
The next certificate is to a friend of ours, Eric Hallstrom. And Eric's helped us out playing What's That Smell, I think was the first time he was on.
He's helped us out quite a bit.
He's helped us out quite a bit. He's helped us out with the catchphrases quite a bit. He helped us out with the Dirty Cruet sequences.
Yeah,
a bit. He's been on the air, he's been off the air. He's done stuff that hasn't gotten on the air, and he's helped us with the camera. So, thanks to Eric.
I'm sure you all remember World of Chemistry when the owner of the Dirty Cruet company was on, Ron Tucker. We have to thank him for being there. He also did also was on that commercial for the Dirty Cruet saying, I liked it so much, I bought the company. And that was one of our favorite shows.
Okay, this certificate is for Dan Friedman, or Dan Harris Friedman. D. Harris Friedman. Danny's been on quite a bit.
About the same time that Eric's on, usually.
About the same time Eric's on, usually, yeah. He's usually playing a character named Terry Lippensbottom, who's mildly retarded, I suppose.
And bed sores.
He's got bed sores. He's explaining fire safety day. Is playing pool. He's helping out during the Home Shopping Network show, bringing us items.
Yes, the Christmas special. That was the Christmas special that we have on tape.
That was a good one.
Not that one. If you have that one on tape, we don't want it.
We don't want that. And also, he was, in one of the credits, he was singing.
Yeah, he was the
my favorite credits.
Yeah, those, I think when Kevin and I went home to watch those the first time, we were crying.
Yes.
Because it was so funny.
It was so funny.
Someone else who helped with catchphrases with Eric Hallstrom, if you remember the Every Day's 4th of July in My House with Eric, was Nate Christianci, who said, Eric asked him if he wanted to go to Rockport, Missouri to get fireworks, and Nate said, no, I got to wash my hair, and besides, every day's 4th of July at my house. So that was also fun.
Nate also helped with catchphrases that didn't get put on also. This is for Colby Stark, who, he did a lot.
Yeah.
He was in the little in-house band we did.
Which was pretty fun. I really enjoyed that.
Fun. He was a character on the infomercial for the Precious Moments videotape.
It's Ian Brownsing.
Ian Brownsing. He was at the five-person forum.
Yeah, when we did our call-in show.
The call-in show. And he was a character, Mike Flagellum, who hosted the show Bedtime for Bonzo, which discussed bed sores. And also a little-known show, which way back, Colby came on.
That's right.
With
I remember that.
Cody Thomas, a long way back, and they, I think he sang a Public Enemy song. That's
right. That was before the copyright, I'm sure. Whatever rule that was. Another person that was on who really didn't want to be, that was another time when, it was that same episode where we were in Kevin's car driving around. We drove over to Darren Gillespie's house, and we asked him if he wanted to be on the show, and he goes, I don't want to be on your show. And that was pretty much his time on our show.
Claim to fame.
Yeah.
Okay, this is for James Anderson. James has been on not a whole lot.
Just recently. We've
starting
this summer.
James has helped us out. He was a guy who liked to use whoopee cushions.
Mm-hmm. When he sat on him, he goes, "Hey fellas."
Hey fellas.
That was probably one of the more strange things.
I like that. And he also did an endorsement for the Precious Moments audio cassette.
That's right.
If you remember, he was in the five-person forum also.
Yes. I liked it so much. I used it in the shower.
So he's helped us out quite a bit.
Kevin mentioned Cody Thomas earlier, and here's Cody Thomas's certificate. He was with Cody and Colby. Get that straight. I guess he did some beatboxing. He played Monopoly with us, and he was also, the thing that we remember him most for was Commander Cody, when he played The Secret City, is that we made fun of the show where the guy teaches kids how to draw, and that was fun. And I also enjoyed, my part was Cindy the Dragon, and if you've ever seen the actual show, Cindy the Dragon is nothing but arms with gloves on him. So our little twist on that was just to wear rubber gloves and have them come out while Cody was drawing. That was quite fun.
It was exciting. Okay, this is for Chris Bowlby.
Chris Bowlby, Cody, and Colby.
And this is Chris. And Chris played a character, the Professor Philip Souza, on the infomercial for the Precious Moments audio cassette. Chris also helped out a lot with the music to some of our credits.
He was there to help us. He helped us on the, if you saw the Access preview show that we did, he played his bass.
That was on channel 5 and 14.
Yeah, it was some of that bridge music. And he's, right now he's at UNL. He got a scholarship, I believe, as a bass major, so It was a good deal for him.
He was playing in an opera I saw too. He
Oh.
played in the Summer Night's Dream.
Yes, very talented musician.
Yes.
We can't forget Mr. Tillotson's certificate. He's probably one of the most important people we have because we met him, and he's how we got to stay here at the studio, and we pretty much owe a lot to him and all the Malcolm people. But when we did our call-in show, he called in, and I don't know if anybody else knows this, but he was Vern, the one that yelled into the phone. At the time, we had no idea it was him. And so he goes, and when we saw him again, he says, "Did you get a call from Vern?" And we're like, "Oh, that's you." And he's also been on. He was on the credits.
He's been on
the Dr.
little
Larson.
ending things every now and then.
Yeah, and he was also playing Vern when the lights would turn down at the end, and he was yelling and saying, "It's the best show I've ever seen." So that was fun too.
Okay, this is next few I have actually. This is from a little-known show. I don't know. I think this aired maybe 3 times. This entire show. It might have been the Collins show, but I highly doubt it. This is for Jason Kellner.
That was when we went to Val.
Yes, we went to Valentino's. I'm not endorsing it, but they gave us free food. So well, why not? So we went there, and Jason sat around the table with us as we taped it and ate free pizza.
Yeah.
And made very interesting comments.
Made some slight comments, or were they snide comments?
They were snide.
I believe he said, "I have to go to bed now." Was his line. My next two, should I go ahead and I'll do these two together.
Okay.
These are students from Malcolm that helped us on the show. I remember World of Chemistry, if you remember my assistant, Jaloezy. Jaloezy was Lynn Bomberger, and she was also on another show that we did was the travel agent, and she also was the leader of the shut-ins
aerobic
class. And that was, I like that. I like that. I mean, at first we didn't think it was going to be funny, but after we got home and edited it together, we thought it was pretty good.
Great.
And also another student from Malcolm that helped us was Danny Benishek, and he played What's That Smell when D. Harris Friedman didn't show up, told us he would. And so he helped us. I don't know if you remember, we thought he looked like Ross Perot. It was, that was a fun show too, and we really thank him for sticking around with us and helping out, and also being on our show.
And the last two then, this one is for Greg Hand, who is on the pizza episode. He came to Valentino's with us also. Made some snide comments along with Jason. Mm-hmm. And he hasn't been on the show a lot or really helped out with the technical work, but he's always been a big fan of the show.
He also went with us to investigate the difference between the executive restroom of Val's and the worker restroom. But you remember at the time we didn't get in the worker restroom.
We didn't really get in the worker restroom.
They wouldn't let us in there.
And this last one is for Jeff Ballou. He helped out with introducing the catchphrases on that same day that Jack Stewart and Aaron Kunze helped us out. I think Jeff's actually aired, though.
Yeah, Jeff's and Jack's were on.
Jeff's and Jack's aired. I think Jeff, was he with us at Val's? I don't know.
He was not.
No,
he was not.
Anyway, he helped us out.
Yes. So, with all of that, we give the big thanks to everybody. It's the hand clap. Of course, without all our guests, the show would not be nearly as good because it was just Kevin and I talking back and forth. While it can be fresh and invigorating at times, I
think it would get boring.
It gets
after
old.
4 years.
Yeah, after 4 years, because the show has been on for almost 4 years. We started in August of 1989.
It's been on for 4 years.
Well, we started in August of 1989, and it's going to end just a couple months short of 4 years. And in that time, we have done around 40 shows, which averages to about 10 shows a year, which is not very many. There was a point when we started out when we used to do a show every other week, and we got kind of lazy. I think one show ran for 3 months, 2 or 3 months. That was that Christmas in July and August back to school special. And that was, of course, before another rule at Cablevision about running 10 times or so.
Rules.
Yeah.
Rules.
Rules, yeah. And well, Let's go to another commercial for the giveaway. Don't forget, you want to get your pens out.
You want to get your pens out and be sure to write this down because we're having a contest for the giveaway of the Key Lime Twin and the Dirty Cruet. And, well, let's just cut to that commercial now.
Yeah. Get your pens ready! It's the Key Lime Twin Dirty Cruet giveaway!
Yes, it's the Foolery and Mancatdoo Show Key Lime Twin Dirty Cruet giveaway. Send an essay, preferably typed or double-spaced, in to get your certificate of authenticity for the Key Lime Twin or the Dirty Cruet, with your name right there, signed by the Key Lime, the Foolery and Mancatdoo Show guys. If you would like to win this, please send an essay, preferably typed and double-spaced once again, to this address. The Foolery and Mancatdoo Show Key Lime Twin Dirty Cruet giveaway, care of Dr. Bonding, 3190 Sheridan Boulevard, Lincoln, Nebraska, 68502. Send them in now.
Get your entries in now!
Okay, and this is the end of the end, really.
Yes,
this is the end of the last show.
The final show.
We'd like
the
to
Crossroads.
Take a few, maybe a minute or two to
talk about yourself.
Explain why we're cutting it off. A lot of people are wondering why we're doing it, saying, "Oh, why can't you just do it through the summer?" One of the reasons is that I'm going to be leaving for college. I'm going to be going to Drake University up in Iowa. And
Hoop-de-doo.
Hoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
And so rather than, cold. Rather than worry about trying to get it all coordinated through the summer, because I don't really know when I'm leaving, we decided to just cut it off early and do it now.
And for me, the reason for wanting to quit was, of course, because Kevin was leaving. I didn't want to do it all by myself. And that I, too, am looking towards the future. The Crossroads, I'm either going to be going to the university or Wesleyan. I haven't decided for sure which. It depends on if Wesleyan wants to give me the full boat scholarship, because I got one from university right now.
Boat.
Yeah, I call it the full boat scholarship. I got the Regents scholarship right now, waiting for me at university. I'm just waiting to see what Wesleyan wants to do.
What are you going to study?
I'm probably going to study something with the social studies, either economics or history. I'm not going to, if I study economics, I don't want to do it in the business administration perspective. I want to do it in the more of the historical perspective, more of the, I don't know, the Adam Smith type, the Wealth of Nations type thing.
I think I might study economics also.
Well, you should do television journalism.
Yes, I'm planning on doing a communications major.
Something
just because it'd be fun. But
well,
economics.
we have to thank everybody
for
watching. And last night I put together a show, or a song on my computer, and this is kind of my feelings about ending the show all wrapped up in one. So let's play the song.
Oh, that's lovely.
Well, you like it?
Nice music. I thought that was beautiful.
Well, we got to say goodbye. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for watching.
This is the end. And don't forget our giveaway.
And don't forget
to send in. Goodbye.
Bye.
God, I'm glad that's over with. I'm like steaming hot. And these lights are still on, and we gotta thank all these people.
Just.
What?
We're still on the air.
No, we're not. We quit taping.
No, the camera's still on. Why don't we just get out of here right away?
Let's go stop it, God.